Why most people will never be free. Freedom has never been free, and obedience has never needed chains. Every empire, every system, every hierarchy is built on one principle: control the obedient, reward the unaware. Most people believe they think freely, but the truth is simpler. They just think comfortably. Obedience today doesn't look like soldiers. It looks like citizens who scroll. It looks like consumers who comply. It looks like minds that surrender in exchange for convenience. They don't command you with threats. They guide you with notifications. They don't silence you with force. They drown you in distraction. Modern obedience isn't demanded, it's designed. Every like, every policy, every reward is architecture. Invisible, precise, repeated, until submission feels like participation. You go to work, you follow rules, you call it structure. They call it containment. You express your thoughts. They call it data. You choose what to believe. But belief is the oldest form of control. The system doesn't need to oppress you. It just needs you busy. Because the busy don't rebel, they rationalize. They say, it's just how the world works. And that phrase is the sound of a cage locking. This is the architecture of obedience, a structure built from fear, repetition, and illusion. You were trained to trust the system, to fear uncertainty, to seek permission. And every time you comply without question, you strengthen the walls that hold you. True power doesn't control people. It controls what people believe is possible. That's why obedience is invisible, because it hides inside normal. The schools teach compliance. The jobs reinforce dependence. The media shapes the parameters of reality. They don't need to trap you. They just need you to stop looking for exits. So how do you escape? Not by rebellion, but by awareness. Freedom begins the moment you notice how often you move without deciding, how often you agree without thinking, how often you fear standing alone. You break obedience not by fighting the system, but by refusing to run on its rhythm. The architecture of obedience collapses when one mind becomes ungovernable, when awareness replaces automation, when silence turns into sovereignty. The system wants your reaction. Don't give it that. Give it observation. Because the moment you observe the structure, you step outside it. Welcome to Human Blueprint Decoded. Think deeper. Know yourself. Recode your life.